Hello, hello, high level listeners. Today we've got some fast paced dialogues to help you improve your listening and your speaking skills with naturally spoken English. Today's episode is going to be a few dialogues all about making plans with friends or family in fluent conversational English.
Yes, that's right. If you want to make plans with people confidently and naturally in English, then you've come to the right place. My name's Mark. I'm from the UK, and together with Kat from the US, we're here on YouTube to help take your English to the next level.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. For these dialogues, we'll read the full dialogue once. Then we'll go through it again line by line, explaining and highlighting some of the best vocabulary, some of the best sentence connections and contractions. Then we're going to read the dialogue again. So let's get started. Here's the first dialogue. Hey, want to catch that new movie this Friday?
Sounds good. What time?
How about 7?
Perfect. I'll book the tickets.
Okay, so now we're going to go through the dialogue that was quick and easy, line by line. Let's start with my line. Hey, want to catch that new movie this Friday? Hey, want to catch that new movie this Friday? Now we've got a few pieces of this. The first piece is hey. Some people think that hey is too informal, but I use the word hey with friends, even people at work. Hey, how's it going? Hey. It's very similar to hi, especially if you just say it in a normal voice. Hey, 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 want to catch that new movie this Friday? We have a really easy word here, wanna. Now, wanna is actually a contraction of lots of words here. We've dropped do you, and we've connected want to. So we're actually replacing do you want to with wanna. Now, when we use the word wanna, I'm usually talking to you. Wanna catch that new movie this Friday? Wanna? Wanna go here? Wanna go there? Wanna try this? Do you want to do this? So when we say wanna, it's usually do you want to, especially in this one when we drop do you. Want to catch that new movie this Friday? Catch a movie. Catch a show. Catch a game. This means to go out to a place, so we're going to the movie theater. Catch that new movie is to go see a movie. Want to catch that new movie this Friday? That new movie is maybe a movie that we both already heard about, okay? We've already heard about this new movie, so we say that new movie, that one that we've already talked about. Then finally, I say this Friday. This Friday is the closest Friday. Next Friday would be in 7 more days. Hey, want to catch that new movie this Friday?
I said, sounds good. What time? The first phrase, sounds good. The full phrase is, that sounds good to me. I like the idea. Sounds good. We cut it down to 2 words because we're talking to a friend and we're being casual. Sounds good. Even if we are texting each other and I'm reading the plan on my phone, I still say sounds good. When someone suggests any idea or plan or recommendation, we always use sounds. So if you recommend a plan, sounds good. If you read a plan, sounds good. What time? Easy question. What time do you want to meet? You don't have to say a lot of words, just 2. What time? So, sounds good. What time?
How about 7? How about 7? Now, when I say how about this, how about that, I'm suggesting. I'm giving you an option. I'm giving you a choice. So if I say, how about 7? We could say, how about 7 o'clock? How about 7? 7 doesn't really work for me. Or, yeah, that sounds good. You can say no to this question because the person is asking, is that okay? How about 7? You can hear in my voice that how about turns into how about. How about? How about 7? Yeah, we can say 7 p.m., 7 o'clock, or 7. Usually we don't go to movies at 7 in the morning. It would be really strange, and most movie theaters aren't open. So it's really easy to just say, how about 7?
Perfect. I'll book the tickets. Perfect. So I like the plan. It sounds good. I want to go to the movies. I want to catch the movie with you. Perfect. I will book the tickets. I'll book the tickets. I'm using I will because I have agreed just now. I just decided, I read your plan just now, and I agree. Yes, I will book the tickets. Another reason I'm saying I will book the tickets is because I don't know when. Maybe I will book the tickets in an hour, maybe in a few hours, maybe this afternoon. I don't know exactly when, but I will do it. Trust me. You don't do anything, I will book the tickets. Don't worry. This is a bit different from I'm going to. If I said I'm going to book the tickets, that would be right now. My impression is that I have my phone, I have the movie, 7 o'clock, I'm going to book the tickets. Is it 2 seats? Do you want to sit here? Do you want to sit here? I am going to do it now. So I'm going to book the tickets is right now. I will book the tickets could be later or I don't know when exactly. So we're going to read the dialogue again from start to finish.
Want to catch that new movie this Friday?
Sounds good. What time?
How about 7?
Perfect. I'll book the tickets. Okay, let's move on to our second dialogue about making plans. I start this time. Hey, I heard there's a food festival next weekend.
Really? Let's go check it out.
Yeah, do you want to try Saturday afternoon?
For me, can't wait to try all the different foods.
Okay, so back to the first line. Hey, I heard there's a food festival next weekend. So I heard. Again, we use sounds good even if we read an idea. I heard can also be I saw it on Facebook, I saw it on social media, I read it in the news. We still use I heard. Maybe a friend told me face to face and I heard. But if you hear about some event, some festival, or something you want to do that sounds interesting, I heard there's a food festival next weekend. There is a food festival next weekend. There is in the present simple, and next weekend is still correct. There is a movie tomorrow night. There is a concert next week. The concert or the food festival will happen if we are there or not. So there is a food festival. I want to be there, so we can use the present simple and a future time, and it's correct. You don't have to say there will be or anything. There is a food festival next weekend.
Really? Let's go check it out. Really is kind of a fun way to say, oh, that's interesting. Or, oh, I'm surprised to hear that. Really? Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Of course, when we want to do something together, let's go. Let's go. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Let's go check it out. So if you go check something out, you are going to try it. You're going to see it for the first time and see if it's good or bad. So if someone said, "Hey, I heard there's a new cafe around the corner." Oh, well, I want to know if it's a good cafe or not. So let's go check it out. Let's go try it out. Let's go check it out. Really? Let's go check it out.
My next line. Yeah. Do you want to try Saturday afternoon? So here is my suggestion. I'm going to suggest a day and a time. Do you want to try Saturday afternoon? In the UK, we also use that contraction want to, wanna. Do you want to try Saturday afternoon? I'm suggesting Saturday afternoon. It's okay to use try, like let's try to go there on Saturday afternoon, or let's try to get there on Saturday afternoon. So try can also mean to try and be there and go. Do you want to try Saturday afternoon?
Works for me. Can't wait to try all the different foods. Now, I said works for me or that works for me. If something works for me, that means that it fits in my schedule. I'm free, I'm available, it works for my schedule. Works for me. If it didn't work for me, I could say, ooh, that doesn't really work for me. So we are kind of putting the emphasis that it's the event, not you. So I would say, oh, that doesn't really work for me, meaning the time or the place. Ooh, Saturday afternoon doesn't really work for me. Or just simply, Saturday afternoon works for me. That works for me. Can't wait to do something. Can't wait is I'm excited about something. Or in higher level English, we might say I'm eager to do something. We don't usually use the word eager. It's maybe a little bit too formal, too high level for this one. Can't wait is much easier, much more friendly. Can't wait to do something. Can't wait to try the coffee. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait until you're here. Okay. So I can't wait. Can't wait to try all the different foods. Works for me. Can't wait to try all the different foods.
So we'll read the dialogue one more time from start to finish. Hey, I heard there's a food festival next weekend.
Really? Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Do you want to try Saturday afternoon?
Works for me. Can't wait to try all the different foods. So let's move on to dialogue number 3. Morning. Any plans for next Saturday?
Not yet. Why?
What do you think about a hike up at the trails?
That sounds fun. Count me in.
Okay, so let's go through it line by line. Morning. Any plans for next Saturday? Any plans for next Saturday? So I've shortened a couple of things. Good morning turned into morning. And do you have any plans? I dropped. Do you have any plans for next Saturday? We love this phrase in English. It is such a simple small talk topic. Any plans for the weekend? Any plans for the holiday? Any plans for vacation? Any plans next week? Sometimes we're not using it to invite someone. Sometimes we're using it just to make some small talk. So if you use this at work, hey, any plans for this weekend? Yeah, we're going to the beach. Oh, I hope you have fun. We're not really inviting someone out. But if I'm talking to a friend, you can assume I want to know what you're doing because I want to make some plans. Morning. Any plans for next Saturday? For next Saturday. next Saturday. So we talked in the last two dialogues about this Friday, meaning the Friday closest. But next Saturday is not the Saturday closest to me, but 7 more days away. This Saturday in a few days, next Saturday in 10 days. So the whole sentence, morning, any plans for next Saturday?
Not yet. Why? So, not yet. I haven't made any plans yet because I'm talking to a friend and I'm talking casually. Not yet. So, any plans for tomorrow? Not yet. Any plans for next Saturday? Not yet. I haven't thought about it yet. I haven't decided anything yet. But in a friendly conversation, you can just use 2 words. Not yet. Why? Why is an okay question to ask. If somebody asks, what are you doing? Do you have any plans? Say, no. Why? Why? I want to hear your idea. I want to hear your suggestion. Do you have a plan? Do you have something interesting? The correct question is, why? Don't say what if I'm like, not yet. What? What sounds like I'm a grumpy teenager and I want you to get out of my room. So what is not friendly? Say, why?
I definitely hear if you say why, I'm thinking, why are you asking? And then
Yep.
what is like, what do you want?
Yeah. What do you
So I can
go
hear
away?
one like, why? Why are you asking me? What do you want to do? But if you just say what, that would feel like, what? I don't care about
Mhm.
what you're
Yeah, you're
saying.
interrupting me. Yeah, go
Yeah.
away. I don't want to do
What?
it. What is a no already?
Yeah. What do you think about a hike up at the trails? So I'm just kind of giving some ideas out. What do you think about going to this new restaurant? What do you think about a bike ride? What do you think about a trip? What do you think about this? So when I say, what do you think about? What do you think about? What do you think about? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Okay, so what do you think about a hike up at the trails? So a hike is walking in nature. And if I say a hike up, I usually think of up as either north or physically up a mountain at the trails. So a hike up at the trails. Now, remember the trails, those are your pathways that are made so you can easily walk and go to a place and easily walk back so you can find your way. What do you think about a hike up at the trails?
That sounds fun. Count me in. So in a previous dialogue, I said, sounds good. Or here I could say, sounds fun. I can also say, that sounds fun. That idea sounds fun. That idea sounds good. That sounds good. So that sounds fun. Count me in. Count me in is a full phrase. Maybe Kat invited me and maybe she invited other people too. I want to join this little gathering. I want to go hiking. So count me in. Maybe another person will join us or maybe a few others, but I want to be included. Count me in. If Kat is counting 1, 2, 3, 4 people going hiking, I want to be one of those. So count me in means I want to come. I want to join.
Morning. Any plans for next Saturday?
Not yet. Why?
What do you think about a hike up at the trails?
That sounds fun. Count me in. Okay, we're going on to dialogue number 4. Another plan. We'll read the full dialogue first. It's been forever since we had a game night.
I know. We should definitely have another one soon.
Well, how about this Saturday over at mine?
Sounds like a plan. I'll bring snacks.
Okay, back to the beginning. It's been forever since we had a game night. So, my suggestion is a game night. I'm just talking about it or talking about it has been a long time since we had a game night. It's been forever since we had a game night. Forever is an exaggeration. It means a very, very long time. Our last game night was a long time ago, so it has been forever since we had a game night. I'm suggesting a game night where we play a board game or we play cards or something like that. So you can casually introduce an idea into the conversation and maybe start a plan like this. It's been forever since we had a game night.
I know. We should definitely have another one soon. Now, sometimes I'm just being polite. I know. We should have one soon. Sometimes people just say this to be polite, but I think a lot of people do want to make plans. And once you hear, like Mark said, oh, it's been forever since we did this, I can hear that he's trying to make that suggestion. So I would say something like, oh, I know. We should definitely have another one soon. We should. That means if we have the choice, we should choose to have one. We should definitely have another one soon. So I've kind of opened up the door to start making plans.
Well, how about this Saturday over at mine? So I'm suggesting Saturday. How about this Saturday? The closest Saturday. Well, how about this Saturday over at mine? So, over at mine. Where is that? Over is a phrase we use to mean my house. And over at mine, my house again. Over at mine, I don't have to say the word house. Over at mine is enough. Cat will understand that that's my house or my home. We use over to mean home. So you could say, do you want to come over? Or if someone sleeps at your house, it's a sleep over because they're at someone else's home. You're not in a hotel or something. So why don't you come over means come to my house. So how about this Saturday over at mine? If I want to do it at Cat's house, it would be, how about this Saturday over at yours? But I want to do it in my place. So how about this Saturday over at mine?
Sounds like a plan. I'll bring snacks. Sounds like a plan. That means I agree. You started the planning. I agreed. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. So that means, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't even need to say yes. Sounds like a plan is my agreement. I'd like to come. I'll bring snacks. Don't you love a friend who offers to bring snacks? I just love friends like that. You don't even have to ask them. I'll bring snacks. You are having it at your house. You're having it at yours. So I'll bring snacks. You're hosting. I got the snacks.
Okay, so like usual, we'll read the dialogue through one more time. It's been forever since we had a game night.
Ah, I know. We should definitely have another one soon.
Well, how about this Saturday over at mine?
Sounds like a plan. I'll bring snacks. All right, so we're on to our next dialogue, number 5. Hey, the weather's great today. Want to go for a bike ride?
Oh, good shout. Where should we go?
How about we head up to the trail by the lake?
Perfect. Do you want to meet there in an hour?
So let's go through line by line. Let's start with my line. Hey, the weather's great today. Want to go for a bike ride? Hey, Remember, hey is not too informal for a friend. It's just hi. Hey, the weather's great today. The weather's looking nice today. The weather's great today. Do you want to? Wanna? Wanna? Wanna go for a bike ride? I hear a lot of my students say biking or cycling. Cycling would be more of the professional, like the Tour de France cycling. But if you're just casually going for, for a bike ride, so we go for a bike ride, go for a walk, go for a run, go for a jog. Want to go for a bike ride? Very casual. Hey, the weather's great today. Want to go for a bike ride?
Good shout. Where should we go? So, a nice British phrase, good shout. A shout is an idea or a suggestion. So, good shout, good idea. This is more common in the UK. You might hear British friends making plans and talking like this. So, I like Kat's plan. I think it's a good idea. Going for a bike ride. Good shout. Where should we go? Again, the word should. Should is not like have to or must. It's just where should we go to have the best experience? Let's say, where should we go? Where should we go for a bike ride?
We head up to the trail by the lake. How about we head up to the trail by the lake? So, just like we did in previous ones, how about, or how about we head up, we head out, we head in. We really like this phrase, especially in American English. To head somewhere is to go. Head up, go up. Head down, go down. So usually with up and down, in or out, we can go into a place, outside of a place, go north or go physically up or go down. How about we head up to the trail by the lake? Because I want to go for a bike ride, so we might go to the trail by the lake, or go to the trail at the park, or go to the bike trail somewhere. How about we head up to the trail by the lake?
Perfect. Do you want to meet there in an hour? Perfect. So, I like the plan. Perfect. Do you want to meet there? So, I'm saying wanna, want to. Do you want to meet there? Do you want to meet there? There is the trail by the lake. Do you want to meet there in an hour? So, in is actually the future. So, in is the next 1 hour, the next 60 minutes. So, in an hour is in the next hour. So, if now is 2 p.m., do you want to meet there in an hour? I will see you at 3 p.m. So, 1 hour later. The preposition is in. So, do you want to meet there in 2 hours? Do you want to meet there in 10 minutes? Do you want to meet there in an hour? So, perfect. Do you want to meet there in an hour?
Well, let's go through the dialogue once more. Hey, the weather's great today. Want to go for a bike ride?
Oh, good shout. Where should we go?
Oh, we head up to the trail by the lake.
Perfect. Do you want to meet there in an hour? Okay, so there you go. Some really amazing, natural sounding phrases and questions to help you make plans in English fluently and confidently. If you like, you can practice with us here on YouTube in the comments below. Why not tell us? Are you up to anything tomorrow? Do you have any plans this weekend? Please let us know. We do read and reply to every comment we get here, so get in touch.
That's right. And don't forget, if you want to get a PDF transcript of this episode and see all the dialogues written down in a PDF that you can take offline, you can join us as a high-level listening member. The details on how to do that are in the description below. Thanks so much for joining us again, and we'll see you for another video very soon.